Hi everybody, here's Christian from Teamwork Cast.
Let it die.
I am the reason Shepard will never come out of hiding ever again.
So we are on our Let's Play of Monster Hunter Generations, and we are in Hunter rank 5? 5, yeah.
We're big and giants.
We're big and giants. 5. So let us start it off with a bang, with an exciting quest.
The most exciting quest ever. Attack of the giant bugs. The quest is to slay 50 Vespoids. We should get the sub-quest, too, of 20 Hornetops.
Oh, yeah. 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 I love it.
I love it.
It's from the Marshlands Envoy. My village has a huge bug problem. We're talking, like, Bugtopia here. If you can help us out by squashing about 50 of them.
Like there's a utopia of bugs?
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
That'd just help us a lot. Just watch out for any big monsters.
I hope there's a big monster.
I
brought my large bell bombs just for you, Cthulhu.
I know.
So I've been editing our last batch of videos, and I realized that we've been a bit too optimistic with the quests that actually have Devil Joe in them.
Yeah.
I think some of the quests that we did where we expected Devil Joe weren't actually scheduled to have a Devil Joe or any kind of monster. Yes. So I was a bit disappointed because we were talking in the videos about Devil Joe, but then I couldn't put the pickle on the.
Yeah, I think there was like one quest. Like I kept looking because it was like the one quest I didn't look up. I was just like, yeah, whatever. Because we were out of quests.
But now in Hunter rank 5, I expect Devil Joes everywhere.
Oh yeah.
He should show up.
Yeah. Well, this will be either a Devil Joe or a Raytheon. So.
Well, either way is good, right?
Yep.
So there has been some developments recently. We've been playing a lot of games recently.
Oh yeah.
Especially me and Cthulhu have been playing a lot of games recently. And we did a thing here where, oh god, I've been just defeated by the first Vespoid.
This bodes well.
The one game that we tried out recently was EVE Online.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We now have a corp called Shep Sheets Limited.
Yep.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do, Shepard. Shep Sheets Limited.
You know, I have to deny its existence.
No, it's the real deal.
No, you have to join Shep Sheets Limited as the CEO.
You will become the CEO if you join Shep Sheets. That's for sure.
Oh, it's going to turn into my entire life. I'm going to have to like buy a laptop and like bring it to work with me.
We've been already using a lot of spreadsheets to figure out the optimum mining strategies and everything.
It's like, let's see, how much ore do we get out of this? Is it better to sell the ore or
But I want to go to nullsec. You guys aren't in nullsec, are you?
No, we're. But eventually, maybe, why not?
Yeah.
Anything is possible, you know. It just with nullsec is I think you need to gather some military strength to defend your assets.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're floating pinatas.
Yeah, and right now we're just
we're at like 7-person corp with 6 newbies. Not gonna survive a nullsec.
No. But yeah, for all of you guys out there who are always curious about EVE Online, it's now free to play.
Yeah,
so you can just start it right away and just jump in and start mining some rocks or shooting at some people.
There's a lot of people out there that probably played EVE many years ago. You know, is there any incentive to come back with previous characters? Do you get a little bonus for being like a classic subscriber? How does that sort of stuff work?
If you come back as an old subscriber, like you come back and you have access to your character, you probably won't be able to fly like the ships that you used to because you can only do Tech 1 frigates, destroyer, and cruiser of your race.
I mean, my character's probably in the deepest of deep nullsec. Like with a ship that he can no longer fly. Almost certainly.
Yeah. I mean, you just grab some Rifter or something and then you will be fine.
Yeah. I mean, some people have complained about that, but at the same time, it's like, it's free. You can get in and, you know, if you have the resources and you want to fly that same old ship, you can buy a Plex and go to town.
Yeah, I mean that's the funny thing. Like, it's free to play, and it didn't took a lot of time for me to be like, all right, I'm subscribing, whatever, screw this. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the integration, the way the free to play works, is really great, especially for newcomers, because it takes a lot of time for you to feel the need to actually upgrade.
Yeah. You get up to like 5 million skill points worth of things you can skill up. So,
and the new player experience is really nice and polished.
Yeah, and it is. I don't know if I used to have I had a Twitch bot that had a link for new players to get like an extra 250,000 skill points at the start that they can assign. But
they have some really nice incentives. Yeah.
Running.
So how's the combat working? That you're pushing buttons.
I thought you were in Nullsec. I think you already played this.
Well, I played it quite some time ago, and I played it on a computer where it was more predictive combat because it was like on a, ThinkPad, like a 2006 era integrated graphics ThinkPad.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was truly playing it for the spreadsheets. I wasn't playing it for like the stellar graphics or anything else like that.
Yeah.
But the game does look gorgeous.
Yeah. The biggest thing is they've done a lot of visual upgrades. Combat is still almost like spreadsheet combat. You click a person and lock on them, and then you press buttons and they auto fire, and then you can kind of manually
I mean, I was in
control.
the controversial corp,
of course,
the Goon Swarm, which some people like. I mean, Goon Swarm, I think at the very least they're like the catfish in the barrel of salmon. They're there to keep the game interesting. If it weren't for them, people would probably get kind of bored.
Yep. Yeah, for me, like, the one thing I'd never done in EVE really was industry. So that's what I'm working on now. Like,
I just want to see numbers go up.
Yeah, that's the game for you, man.
Unfortunately, my numbers keep going down because I keep buying blueprints and stuff for Christian.
Yeah. We've been we're currently like churning out mining frigates. We're building them.
That's a Raytheon.
Do we want to still fight her?
I want this over as quickly as humanly possible.
Okay, no worries.
I mean, is it a subquest to kill her? No, it's Hornetors.
No. Yeah.
But yeah,
we still have 10 more to go.
so the corporation is Spreadsheets Ltd.
Yep.
And we are in a Mars space. So if you really want to just join EVE Online to just join us, then probably better to roll an MR character. That way you don't have to move very far.
The character I'd played with was in an MR.
That's good. And that doesn't really make that much of a difference. You can join as any character.
Yeah.
It's just like if you really just want to join EVE Online just for Spreadsheets Limited, you will have you won't have to fly through space for ages.
Yeah. Though, if you do another character and I'm online and you have a bunch of stuff you want moved, let me know. I can probably move all your stuff.
We have a Providence. We can make things happen, man.
So, are there like time-based rewards? Like, there are some games now that, like, for the first hour of each day or something like that, you get some like bonus experience or things like that. Does EVE have anything like that?
No. Their free to play is really just a extended trial with limited skill set.
But even with your Plex thing that's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, Plex is just, people spent like $15 to buy it with real money and sell it on the in-game market, so. For currently like 1.1 billion.
Yeah, it's like a very expensive item that you can buy with real money. And you can use it to extend your thing. I don't know. So it's actually the opposite. Like the free-to-play characters learn skills slower than real characters. But they have like these how do you call it? How do you call it? These injectors that give you some
the
free skills.
Injectors.
Yeah. Shepard, are you still there, buddy?
I'm still here.
Okay, because you've been so silent. It's great fun. We've been we had an initial week of very intense play, but now it's just like
I'm just thinking like
for things to
how much
finish.
time I should allocate.
Yeah.
I typically, like, right now during the week, I get home from work and I do, like, an hour or two of mining and then go to bed. And then the weekends I do. Yesterday I mined, like, 350,000 metric units of ore.
That sounds like a lot of units.
It is.
Their numbers go up very quickly. There's a lot of numbers.
Yep.
It seems like we might actually get this Hornator quest. You know, the small joy is that at least if you're doing this with 3 other people,
Yeah.
it doesn't take 40 minutes.
No, I think also, like, I think Evil Online is not that really great if you're playing it alone.
Yeah, no, like, that's the problem I always had with Eve, is I ended up at a point where I was just doing missions by myself.
Yeah.
And that's just boring.
Yeah,
Like,
because the combat is not as, like, especially the NPC combat is not as exciting.
yeah. I mean, it looks pretty, especially now with the new explosions, man. Ship explosions, like, all I want to do is blow stuff, make things explode.
Yeah, definitely. And also the ships themselves, the graphics have been upgraded. Some of the ships look really nice now. Some good stuff. Yeah, so I think like the joy from EVE Online comes really from like the interaction with the community, interaction with players.
Tell me a little bit about the player-run finance. Are there banks, credit unions, payday lenders, loan sharks?
There have been a lot of the banks actually were involved with gambling, which got hammered hard, so no longer exist.
Oh, so you mean there's an opportunity there?
Yeah.
You could swoop in, but you need I mean, there's a lot of money that you need to. Also, like, I think if you have a bank in EVE Online, you need again some kind of like way to enforce it.
Oh yeah.
And so that means you need to invest in a fleet in the first place. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
No, I'm just talking about life goals.
Yeah.
I think,
Currently,
Our current life goal is to build one of the new player-built citadels.
build our own space station.
I'm talking intergalactic space bank.
Yeah.
Well, we need
You could
some
do
kind of
it.
seat for the space bank, right?
I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
We make this dream happen.
You just need about a trillion ISK. So
What's the life currency? Isn't that the real life currency equivalent?
yeah.
I don't know how much is a trillion in real life money.
1,000 billion.
Something like this.
I don't think that's accurate. I don't think I need $1 trillion in order to start a bank.
No, it's
Well, you know, there's a difference between real life and Eve.
Yeah.
Eve, $1 trillion is really not that much.
Yeah, it's like I had a billion myself already, and I'm not that kind of rich person.
I was gonna say when you make your first billion, you have finally broken out of poverty level.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now the real EVE Online begins. Oh, we did it! We did the quest! Yay!
Yay! We are the champions.
I'm just so sad that the Pickle Quest still. This is the first episode of the second season of Pickle Quest. And
Pickle Quest 2.0.
And it starts in this disappointing manner. Shepard, I see you.
Raytheon just screamed at me.
Yeah. You're like sitting there, enduring her abuse.
You'll get there, Leslie. Don't worry. He's complaining because we're crushing his ISK dreams.
Nah, it's cool. It's like EVE Online is one of the games that kind of escalates once you get like some basic stuff going.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's like,
And you have to understand, like, we got our billions with probably like year plus play.
My billion.
my billions.
I've got like, I think if I were to liquidate everything, I'd have like 4 or 5 billion. But I don't plan to liquidate everything anytime soon.
Yeah, let's not do that. If you want to join us once again, if you want to join us on EVE Online, it is Shep Sheets Ltd. Shep Sheets, one word, space Ltd. And we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna mine some stuff, and you can hang out, and you can help us mine, or we can help you mine. We can make
Or you
your
can be like Leslie and go into wormholes and low sec and
lose all your ships.
lose all your ships. Which is fine too. We'll help you build more ships.
It's good. It's good. We're gonna build your ships. We're gonna fuel your addiction. Ship addiction. All right, guys. So we're gonna leave now. We're gonna move on to the next quest. I hope you join us next time around. And as always, good luck and good hunt.
Meow.
Bye, meow. Oh, 07.
07.
07.
07.
07.
Having trouble getting that switch axe file discharge off? Squatty Potty!